I've never heard of the term Latinx until I stumbled across some YouTube videos, pretty progressive YouTube videos talking about it. And it's been around 10 years, but I never heard of it. And the vast majority of people that I talk to in the Houston area, they never heard of it either. Have you ever heard of the term Latinx?
No.
Latinx is a term that was made up by the LGBTQ community to be more inclusive to the people that don't identify with as being male or female. Or they could be gender fluid, meaning they change genders based on certain situations. What are your thoughts about that?
Basically, each how can I tell you? Each person is their own. I mean, you can't judge anybody by being what they are.
Have you heard of the term Latinx?
Yes, I've heard about it.
What's your opinions on it?
Um, for me, like how I learned Spanish, some things are very like not gender specific, but I mean if it's to feel included and to be included, then sure. Like I don't really have an opinion about it, but sure,
Okay.
I'm
All
for
right.
it.
Have you ever heard of the term Latinx?
No, I haven't.
Have you ever heard of the term Latinx?
No.
No?
No.
Can you guess or come up with some type of idea of what you think it might mean?
Latinx?
Yeah.
Is it like Latin? I don't like Latino mixed with Mexican?
Have you heard of the term Latinx?
No.
Have you heard of the term Latinx?
Yeah, but I'm not really sure what it means, to be honest.
Have you heard of the term Latinx?
No. Never heard of that. That's the first for me.
If you could guess what Latinx meant, what would it be?
Latina mixed with Mexican?
Do you know what the term Latinx is?
No.
Latinx is a term that was created by the LGBTQ community to be more inclusive to the folks that don't identify as male or female, or they may identify as like gender fluid, so they can change their genders.
So that's a new thing now? Latinx?
Yeah, that's a new thing. Yeah. What do you think about that?
I just feel like everything's changing so much and there's no reason.
No.
There's no reason for change. It's fine how it is. We're not offended when somebody says Mexican, Hispanic, or anything like that. I just don't feel like anybody else should be offended either.
Have you ever heard of the term Latinx?
Have not.
Have you ever heard of the term Latinx?
Yes.
What are your thoughts on that term?
I mean, I don't really like. I want to say that I see everything positively. So, I mean, I don't really have any like negative like remarks or anything. I think everything's great. So. Now, I'm not saying that we shouldn't be inclusive and we shouldn't worry about people's feelings and things like that, but there's larger things to worry about in the Hispanic community than gender identity politics. We got a crisis at the border. Becoming a U.S. citizen takes 24 months. Have you heard about the Treaty of Hidalgo? We got land grants that the U.S. government promised our native ancestors, and those promises haven't been kept.